Hi. Although we know well, but you will always be mine. Me? Hi guys, I'm Joey. Welcome to my channel. Whenever I say channel, my voice gets really croaky, and I don't know if that's the universe's way of telling me that this is not what I should be doing. But anyway, let's roll with it. Welcome. I was going to do the whole welcome to my channel thing and explain what I'm about, why I'm doing it, etc. But I thought, like, let's just get straight into it. And then I saw this today. And where are you? A bitch. Why is my camera not moving? A bitch. A bitch. A bitch. So basically, this is Misguided, who have done a campaign called Keep On Being You. No, it's not. It's definitely not called Keep On Being You. It's called the In Your Own Skin campaign. And they have used various models of different orientation, they have used non-standard girls, and they've done a campaign. One girl is albino, one girl has super amazing freckles and tats and is hot, and then you got girls with various marks, etc. on their skin, and it is banging. And it's literally what we need right now with the whole body confidence thing we've like got happening. And I literally finished work today at 12 and I was like, oh, so many things are happening that me being plus size, still hot little, look at that highlight, have just like been screaming out for us, like along with all the other tons of girls that are, you know, plus, or maybe, you know, have things that are non-standard in the beauty industry. And I feel like this is our time. Like, this is literally our time to be like, I know you feel me. It's so weird. I did actually film last week, and then I had it already edited. It was quite a dry video, but it was quite organic, so I was going to post it and go with it. And then I had it edited, and I was going to post this piece of shit here. Needs to go in the bin. I really need a new one. And basically when I was uploading it, the file wasn't readable and basically lost everything I'd done. So went to the bathroom, had a cry, got over it. And it's so weird because then I was like, right, it's fine, I'll just refilm tomorrow, I'll edit it and it'll go out. And it's like all meant to happen because then I see the Misguided campaign, and yesterday I saw some bullshit on Twitter, like awful tweets that moved me to like, so basically I did a shoot about 3 weeks ago now, I think, with Emma Tamsin Hill. If you don't know her, get to know her. She is incredible and a blessing to me and came into my life when I needed her. I did a shoot with her on a whole project she's doing on plus girls, and I lost my train of thought. I've never been comfortable being plus. It's grim. Like, I'm ashamed of that. I should be comfortable. I can still get it. I've still got a crazy cool, beautiful, hot boyfriend that's actually a standard like model. So like, he's hot. Let me just say it, he's hot. And he loves me, so like, let me just get down with the wave too and like love myself, because clearly I've got something that he's digging. We've been together nearly 7 years, so yeah. Since that shoot and seeing the way Emma carries herself and the way what she stands for, and I am a part of that community, and I kind of just sat back on the shoot and thought, I'm just not representing myself or the other girls that need to be represented, and I am bougie. I am. And I am confident, but I'm also, well, I've actually just been scared of people's opinions, but those tweets that I saw the other day actually fueled me to be like, you know what, fuck your opinions, because you guys that are going to have those horrible opinions are actually not very nice people, so I actually don't want your support. Like, stick it where your mama, like, delivered you from, because Emma celebrated me so much on that shoot, and so did Ziggy, my other friend. Shout out Ziggs. They celebrated me so much on that shoot, and I was like, are they just hyping me up? Like, what is this? And then I thought, do you know what? No, like, I don't know, something just clicked. And I just thought, who I am, like, I can represent people like me that are creative, bougie, confident. I'm also a good human, and I'm all about, like, being the best human we can be, and I'll talk about that in future videos. But, like, I'm just a good person, but who is learning to love themselves, and who is starting to understand that beauty is not about what you are looking at right now. Although my highlights pop in, although my eyeshadow's blended, although my top knot's looking cute, it's not about that. Like, it's literally not. And it's literally about who I am inside, and who you are inside, who people are inside. And I feel like it takes a certain level of person to be able to see past this and past this, to be able to just, like, interact with a person, who a person is. Like, I'm not my face, hon. Like, I'm not. Like, you can take this face off and I'll still speak the same, look the same, not look the same obviously, but if you take my face away, I'm still gonna speak the same, I'm still gonna have the same opinions, I'm still gonna like the same music, I'm still gonna dress the same. Like, I am not my face. Like, hashtag I am not my face, hashtag I am not my body. Like, I have been a size 10, 12. I used to be, when I say an athlete, I used to play sport, like, and I used to play 2 sports. I used to play basketball and netball, and I used to play both at a relatively good level. Only up until I was like 16, like, I was no pro. So I used to train like literally 3 to 5 times a week. I would train whenever I could, especially with basketball. I would literally just, my trainings were on a Friday, and I'd turn up and the men would be training, and I'd just, like, little me footing on me, can I sub in? The men were like, you okay, hon? Do you want a rebound? So I used to train a lot, is my point, and my body was nice. I used to get away with eating what I want and just doing what I want, basically, but I was training hard at the sport. So I had a hot body, I did. And now when I stopped playing sport, when I was in university studying, my body kind of went, Arr! And I was at this point in like a 3 to 4 year relationship, and stable relationships are very bad. No, I love my boyfriend. But he's a feeder. No, he's not. He's really not. He's the opposite, actually. I feed him. Oops. I have always struggled. I've always been the big boned, heavy person in primary school through to high school. I only had the hot body through training all the time because I played sports. So I can't say that I haven't always struggled with weight, because I have. My dad was like 6'4" and built like a brick shit house. So I inherited that, and my mum is small, but like she's got childbearing hips and like big bust. So combine that and you've got a whole lot of body. So I've always had them good parts, but when I stopped playing sport, obviously things got looser, things got bigger, and it was a struggle coming to terms with it, and like getting used to my new body, getting used to the things I didn't have anymore, the new things I did have. But yeah, like, we all have things we have to deal with and get used to. We all change, but I'm just glad that my body's changing. I am also growing as a person. I don't know if it's because of it, because I'm having to like confront my demons and start to actually love myself inside, rather than just looking in the mirror and be like, oh girl, you hot. I'm actually starting to look in the mirror and think, right, that conversation you had with Barbara down at the shop, did you approach it correctly? Like, were you a good person? Did you use your manners? Like, did you practice everything that you want to be, like the human that you want to become? So I think there's more depth in that. And yeah, just looking past who you are. Let's talk body confidence. Like, why? I read a tweet. Basically it said, if you love yourself, you don't have a good personality, or what happens to having a good personality? Why do you love yourself? Like, why can you not love yourself and have a good personality? Like, I make my friends laugh. Yeah, I probably piss them off half the time as well, but that's important to me, and that's what I'm going to focus on, like being a good person. To have a good personality, you need to be a good person. It's all good, like, thinking someone's got a good personality because they can make jokes at the expense of other people. Like, if you need to make jokes at the expense of other people, and especially at the expense of other people's image, are you a good person? I hate to break it to you, but you're not a good person, honey boo boo. My sister's calling me and it made my music go off. So, as we return to regular scheduled program, why can you not love yourself and have a good personality? I mean, because I'm stumped. Like, I don't know the answer to that question. Because to me, loving yourself means understanding your flaws, understanding your strong points, working on your flaws, taking time out to work on yourself, and bringing your best self to the table. So that to me is loving yourself. Like, things like that are said and put out into the universe can be so detrimental to confidence, and confidence is so hard to build already. Like, it's genuinely one of the hardest things that you can build, confidence. Like, I think I'd rather go and try and build a house than how long it's taken me to be confident, and I'm still not there. Like, I'm still not fully confident. There's still some things that, like some photos that I won't put out onto social media because I'm still not fully confident. Some things I'll probably edit out parts of this video that I'm not comfortable with, but you know, like, confidence is hard. So let's just be careful what we're saying on the internet, please, kids, because it's just not very nice. Like, be a nice person. Why do you feel the need to say horrible things about people? Like, just stop. Be a nice person. Get on with your life. Make jokes about things that are actually funny other than people's image. And appreciate people for who they are underneath, like, because that's who you're talking to, and that's actually who you're talking about. Like, you might think you're making a comment about Jenny's legs, but you're actually making a comment about Jenny as a person who is probably someone's daughter, someone's granddaughter, someone's sister. And imagine how your family will feel if comments like that were made about you. Like, what? No, not here for it. Further to my point, like, what makes, on the whole, body confidence kind of like standpoint, and the whole campaign that Miss Guided have just come out with, like, what makes a body without stretch marks more beautiful than a body with stretch marks? Like, what is it? Like, it's a mark. Like, it's a mark. It's a mark. It's ingrained in the skin. So, like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, what makes someone that's covered in freckles, like, any less beautiful than someone that's... I can't even articulate myself because I just don't understand the situation so much that I'm finding it hard to articulate myself. Like, why do we see, which we do, and I have in the past, why do we see smooth toned legs pleasing to the eye, but we see more large maybe with a bit of cellulite, legs, kind of like, some people almost find that offensive. Huh? Don't get me wrong, like, if you bring health into the equation, yeah, it's so important to be healthy, but, you know, some really slim people are not that healthy. They might do things that don't help their health, you know what I'm saying? And some slim people don't work out, they don't eat right, they binge, but they're just lucky because they have a fast metabolism. So where do we draw the line is the question. Like, can we not just embrace every body? Because inside of that body is a person, and that person is a person. Like, you can't just treat them and dispose of them because you feel it appropriate to do so. Like, I'm not here for it. I am totally here to fly the flag for the girls that are building their confidence, the girls that are yet to find their confidence, and the girls that have a lot to bring to the table. There's so many banging plus size girls out there that are so under the radar because they're so almost afraid to be like, you know what, I've got stretch marks, I've got cellulite, my arms aren't tight, but look at me, I'm fit. We need to take away this stigma with plus size people and weight. We need to take away the stigma of health. Like, why is it that when standard size girls, women, men celebrate beauty, it's like, yes girl, you go get it, I'm so proud of you. But then when plus size people do it, or plus size girls do it, it's like, oh, I mean, that's so dreadful. Like, you just can't celebrate like that. Like, so unhealthy. No, babes, no, I'm still beautiful. Let's drop that whole stigma because I'm just so over it. Like, so yeah, thanks for listening. I do ramble, but that was my small take on body confidence, bit of misguided campaign, etc. Welcome to my world. Stay tuned. If you follow me on my social channels, suss me out, see what I'm about, see if you like me, see if you want to follow me. I'm all about fashion. It's what I studied, it's my background, it's kind of who I am. So I'll be bringing in fashion stuff, and obviously as a plus girl, like you guys out there, I know you will be dying to see any plus girl shop and see how they put it together and get looks, because let's be honest, although retailers are catching on to the fact that there's money to be made in the plus market, they're still not quite getting it right. So we always have to kind of like think, this could go with this and this could go with this, or if I cut this that way, or if I tie that way. So I'll bring you all of that, because it's not often that I don't tie, cut or sew my clothes. But I'll also be bringing you some makeup shizzle minizzle. I know you've seen my highlight. Ooh. Because I am a makeup artist, it is what I do for a job, and it's how I make a living. I am so blessed because, you know, I get to make people look beautiful, and I get to earn a living from a super creative job that I've always wanted to do. And yeah, my boyfriend has a cool job, and we get to go on cool days out and trips, so I'll take you with me for that. Yeah, just come along for the ride. And I'll also be talking about self-care and positivity and the law of attraction, because they are things that are pivotal to me and my life, and things that have helped me get through certain times. We'll be talking about mental health. We will definitely be talking about mental health, because it's something that touches a lot of people, and there's a huge stigma about it, and we need to just completely get rid of that as well, because there are some crazy, intelligent, creative, amazing people with mental health, and the stigma around it is just not okay. So we'll definitely be talking about that. And yeah, like, as we build an audience on here, like, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk. Let's just talk. Like, why not? Let me help you guys gain that confidence that you need to get like me. I love coffee, yeah, like, I love coffee. But like, when it goes cold, I'm just not about that life. But yeah, anyway guys, if you look up here, maybe, I think, if you look in my header, you'll see all my social handles: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Add me, follow me, all that good stuff. Like, let's get to know one another. Subscribe-age. I can't believe I'm saying subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love you.